Hi everyone and welcome. So this is going to be your pick card reading for what is happening currently in your romantic life or love life or what's happening in your mind regarding your love life. So hopefully I can give you some guidance, and remember, there is nothing written in stone. So if you don't like what you see, if you don't like the current energies around you, then you can change your thoughts, take some actions, and things will turn around for you. Okay, so I just want you to know that you always have the power, you are always in control. So I have already laid out the cards because I do a little bit of a meditation before I go ahead and start. So I'm going to show you the items you have that you can select from, and we will take it from there. Okay, so the first item is this lovely square ring which has a pyrite on top of it. So it's a stable square brass ring with a pyrite. So that's your first item that you can pick from. The next one is my lovely little Ganesha statue. So that is the second item. Okay. And the last item is this lovely desert rose. Look at this beautiful stone. Okay. So take some time and think about what you would like to select. So I'm going to really quickly go over all of them again, and then I will put timestamps down below for when the readings start depending on the item that you select. So the first one is this lovely brass ring with pyrite on top of it. Okay. The next one is, again, my little Ganesha. Love this little guy. And the last choice is this lovely, beautiful desert rose. Okay, so I hope you guys find this helpful, and we will get started. Okay. Hi everyone who selected the ring. We will get started with the pyrite ring. Okay, and one thing that I want to let you guys know is that this makes so much sense if you selected the ring with the cards that came out with it. Okay, and the square kind of speaks of stability. You want solid foundation, you want stability, right? Something that's not gonna falter. The ring symbolizes commitment, and you want something stable long term. Pyrite is like abundance, right? So you want something that's going to be fulfilling for you on the heart level, right? So let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, this definitely speaks of a relationship, whether it be something that is current, that you just started recently, or someone that came around again who is from your past and they came around very recently. So off the bat, the two cards you got first popped out were, first was give your relationship a chance, and it says work on your partnership. And the next one is within next few months. So maybe someone new has come into your relationship, maybe someone from your past has changed and come back and you're unsure of it, but on your on intuitive level you can sense that this person means well. You can sense that this person truly cares for you. Either they have changed or they just, you can feel that, right? You're very intuitive from what I see in the cards, right? And you kind of know your answers. Maybe you're coming and watching this to sort of confirm what you're feeling. It says that things might not look like the way you want them to look right now, but within the next few months they will turn around, and maybe you will start to see a lot more of this solid foundation, a lot more of this stability that you are lacking at the moment. And if you work on this partnership, you will work towards that stability, towards that solid partnership that you are so craving. Okay, it says the next few cards here, and this is why I'm telling you, I feel like love should definitely be your focus, or it definitely is your focus, and you're kind of confused about whether to go for it or not. You have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and usually when this card is upright, it talks about being single and being happily single, but in this case, you are ready for something solid. You're ready to form a partnership. You're ready to be in a serious relationship. Okay, upright. If you see this woman is just all good on her own. She's, you know, reading and having some wine, and it's just like the perfect like me time card, right? But reverse is that she's had plenty of this me time. She's worked on herself, and she's a mature, woman who kind of knows herself, and she's ready to kind of bring someone else into her world. Okay, and yes, that can be scary, of course. The next card you have is a Seven of Cups, and this card is about choices and confusion and just daydreams majority of the time. But in this card, I don't know how clearly you can see, out of all the cups, do you see how she's focused on the heart one right over here? Like her hands are going towards the heart one. So she's ready for love, right? And on the inside, she almost knows it as well, that she's ready to focus on love, ready to focus on a relationship. But there's hesitation in her because she's like, what about all these other things that I've accomplished? What about all these other things that I've worked towards? Um, you know, she feels very stable, and she's kind of afraid to get hurt. Again, you have the Three of Swords, right? So she's afraid to get hurt again, because she remembers this time in her life when there was pain. She remembers being hurt in the past, right? Whether it be from this particular person that is coming back again, or this is someone new coming into your life and you remember the past hurts from previous relationships. Regardless, you're remembering sad times, and that is totally natural, that is totally okay. And if you were to meditate and listen to your heart, you would know that it's time for you to give someone a chance. Like, you can almost feel it. I can feel it. And especially the cards say very clearly, so if you're confused, if you're hesitant about it, don't be. Of course, don't go jumping head first without thinking, but I don't think you're going to do that anyways, because you've learned a lot from your previous experience. And take it slow, but give it a fair chance, give it a fair shot. Okay, because in the past you wanted this, you wanted family, you wanted abundance, right? Pyrite abundance, but it didn't happen for you. It didn't happen for you, but do not be disheartened, because the next card you have is Judgment. So this is the time. So maybe sometime back you weren't ready for it. You went through a heartbreak. You wanted a solid foundation. You wanted a serious relationship, and you were really working for it, but it didn't pan out, and it really broke your heart. But you were not ready for it, because what you had to do was you had to go on an inner journey so you can be the Nine of Pentacles upright, so you can accomplish this lifestyle for yourself first, this independence. And once you're like this, you are going to attract what is within your vibration. You're going to attract the partnership that you have been craving, the one that is meant for you, whether it be this person changing and coming back, or whether a fully new person coming in, right? So this was part of your journey. So in a way, yes, it was sad, but it was meant to be. And then now you're ready. Now it's time for Judgment, right? So now you go from being single to coupling up, or considering to couple up. Right now it's time for you to go ahead and give your relationship a chance, right? So within next few months you can have something that you truly want. And the reason why I keep on saying that this intuitively is because you have the High Priestess. And do you see how amazing this card is? Let me just see. And she kind of has all the elements. She has all the tools here, and she knows exactly what she's doing. She's very learned. She's independent. So she doesn't technically need somebody. She's like so good on her own that she doesn't need a partner, but she's ready for a partner. And that is why she should give this relationship a chance, right? Because she's not going to make the same mistakes that she made in the past, which led her to this Three of Swords. Like, she knows her worth, she knows her boundaries, and she will, take it slow and make sure she communicates clearly of what she wants. And that is within the next few months, she's going to be able to get everything that she desires. Okay, so I hope this reading was helpful for all of my lovely ring people. I'm truly happy. This is honestly, I'm like, the more I talk about this, like I'm feeling this amazing energy. So I'm very happy for you guys. Clearly, you have worked on yourself so much to get to this point. Like, I can feel it. So you deserve this relationship. Give it a shot. I don't see anything negative right now in the cards for you, okay? So thank you very much, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye for now. Alrighty. So for all of my people who selected Lord Ganesha, he's here to give you a message that you really, really need to hear. Okay? And yes, I began that way because it is so confusing. So if you're feeling anxious, confused, a little bit mopey, we got a message for you, don't we? Okay, so let's get started, guys. So it is literally a two-part message-ish, right? So there's like this situation that's happening right now. Hopefully this relates to you, and then the guidance of it, okay? So right now, you got keep an open mind reversed, right? So it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So maybe you started dating somebody, maybe you are with someone and you're talking to someone and you thought they were a certain way and then they turned out to be different. Okay, so maybe in the beginning you were like, yes, I can do this, I can be with this person, like I like this person, and then they turn out to be kind of different. Not your usual type, right? But you, instead of keeping an open mind and exploring it more, you were kind of closing it off, okay? Closing it off. The cards are, the guidance for you is to reconsider, okay? Stay with me here. So right under the reverse keep an open mind, you have the Hangman. So you are so confused and you don't know what to do. You almost want to leave this situation. You almost want to just not deal with it because you're really not satisfied, really not happy. Someone is trying to sort of offer you something here, right? You have the Four of Cups, but you're just like so in your own mind, like this own thoughts, and like just wrapped up in your emotions in a whole different way, whether it be from different areas of your life, different problems, that you almost don't want to deal with it. You're almost like, oh, I don't have time for this right now, sort of energy, right? And you are strongly considering moving forward, as in moving on, because you are feeling this lack. You're feeling so dissatisfied, like you're feeling like something's missing, and it doesn't have to be just with this person. It can literally be like your life. You're just very in a very confused state, almost like you had like these high hopes for your life when it comes to your personal life, your love situation, and nothing is panning out the way you want. That is what's happening. This is the Seven of Swords. In this deck, it means, there were hopes and plans, and now there's boredom, and things didn't work out. Okay? The guidance for you is to strongly reconsider, because there is something around you, something or someone around you, which is very good for you and can bring you lots of happiness and take you towards a wonderful celebration at some point if you stick with it. But again, this is what the cards are saying, but from what I'm sensing, I really think you're not going to. I think you're just like you're like stuck in this energy. The next card you got right after you get out of this, if you reconsider, it's calling in your soulmate. And honestly, the message here is not to calling. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualization the message here is your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so maybe again you are not putting in enough effort into this person who has potential to take you towards the Four of Wands, right? To give you a nice, solid, stable shot at a relationship. But you're not putting in any effort because you're really confused and stuck in a limbo because you are facing the devil. In this case, like maybe you're focusing too much on your money, or you have lots of offers, or lots of lots of things around you that are kind of clouding your judgment. Okay, maybe you feel like you can do better, like like you're so dissatisfied because you feel like there's someone better for you, there's something better for you, right? It could be it. But in any case, whenever I see the Eight of Cups, I always recommend that you communicate openly with the person that you're dealing with, so they know what is happening. And then you can either work on your relationship or situation, or leave um, and part ways, but always communicate, because oftentimes when we're in this energy and we're dissatisfied, we always just want to like leave, and we never communicate that to the other person, so they never have the chance to sort of help us work through it, right? If that makes any sense. I am getting so much like a confused energy from this reading. So if you're going through confusion, I'm sorry. It can be really frustrating. I would recommend meditating. That is always helpful. And just to kind of bring you even closer to some sort of clarity here, right? We have one guidance card from the Lord Ganesha deck, right? And it is number 32, steadfastness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read you the message from the actual book because it is so wonderfully phrased, and I think it might help you in this case, right? I think it'll be very relatable for you. Okay, so in this case it says, do not waver back and forth or be moved by the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. It says, be focused on your purpose and unwilling to be swayed by what other people think or by what you perceive. Ganesha harms you by revealing that when you know your effort is not futile, you will be steadfast and immovable. This seems to be a major stumbling block in your life at this time. Perhaps your current job gives you little recognition, with no real sense of accomplishment or success. You may feel unheard in your relationships. Possibly the error lies in the fact that in your heart, you really feel your struggle is hopeless. You may recognize it on an intellectual level, but you are easily shaken when you do not see the fruit of your exertion. Ganesha is pictured here riding the elephant to engage you in the energy of the elephant spirit. Elephants can teach you that kindness, dedication, and communication in relationships is very powerful. See there? They remind you that it is necessary to keep relationships alive, trusting, and loving, whether the relationship is with friends, family, or partner. Deeply faithful to all creatures with which they have relationships, elephants are tough enough protecting others and gentle when nurturing them. The matriarch, the oldest, most experienced female leader of herd, leads in a way that is both gentle and inclusive. Elephants are both able to communicate telepathically. When you draw this card, your ability to truly listen to others is enhanced. Do whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve. You are receiving guidance that this is the time to dig in. Remain focused and don't get caught up in trying to create a change. The energy in your job or relationship is ever changing. Ask Ganesha to bring you the strength to work through what is happening. Stay committed and on track. Do not give up, as change will show up soon and the situation will be transformed. So again, if things are really not what they seem at the moment, right, and we are just hanging in the limo, right, reconsider and communicate. Okay, that is what I'm getting, because at first you were stuck, you wanted to walk away, you just didn't want to deal with this situation that you had. And then once you reconsider everything, once you communicate, you have to make sure that you stay focused, don't fall into the devil's trap, right? And all of a sudden the hangman turns right side up, right? And then there's a celebration, so there's a breakthrough after you deal with the confusion that is around you. I know this really wasn't that helpful because I am sensing so much confusion. Like there's so much like cloudiness in your energy right now. But that is the biggest message that I'm getting for you right now is whatever you're thinking, reconsider it. And hopefully that is helpful. Again, if you don't like what you see, you can change it at any time. Nothing is written in stone, so remember that, okay? Everything is in your power. Meditate, get control of your life, and then figure shit out. Take some steps to get out of this confusion. Because once the energy starts moving, you need to get the motion up, right? And then once the wheels start moving, they don't stop. They keep on going. Right now you're stuck, you're in a limo, but once you get out of this, take any action and you will get out of it, okay? So I will see you again next time. And once again, I'm really, really sorry because I truly, truly feel that I wasn't much help right now because I got confused just as much as y'all are. But sorry once again. And I will see you again next time if you care to join me again. Bye for now. Hello to all of my lovely people who picked the desert rose. Shall we get started? We've certainly been through a lot, haven't we? I can definitely tell. But don't you worry, because good things are coming your way. Okay? There's a little work to be done here, but good things are coming your way. So do not be sad. And I'll explain everything to you as I see. Okay? So these cards like straight up flew out when I was meditating for you guys, okay? So you have abundance. Wait for it. A year from now. So you're going through a transition period at the moment. And you will get everything you want, I promise. But there's work to be done here, okay? Because the next two cards that flew out are healing family issues and the separation. So I'm getting that you are not together with someone at the moment, okay, based on these cards. You certainly might end up being with this person within a year's time, but there is work to be done here. And it's not just like family. This card is so like general. It could be like anything, right? Somebody just has maybe overly critical family members. Somebody has issues that are like ingrained in them since their childhood and they have to work on. There's a lot to be dealt with here. Maybe the families don't approve of each other, stuff like that, right? And that happens all the time. What you must do at the moment is work on yourself and heal yourself. Take this separation for what it is. Take it as a separation. because there definitely has been a lot of hurt and pain. Okay, there's been Five of Swords, so there's been a lot of pain from this separation. Do you see how one person is almost begging and the other person is just standing over them? So one person had all the power, all the control in this relationship, and they were the ones who decided they wanted to walk away from it. It could have been because of their family issues or whatever. But the other person felt very heartbroken, and they were like, "Please don't leave. Like, don't tear us apart. Like, let's work on this. Let's try to make this happen." And the other person really wasn't having it. They were not having it. They took their swords and they were just all about their swords, all about. They were very much in their head. It's not. They were just like overthinking things, and they were just like paying attention to their own thoughts, overthinking, and not giving a shit about this person over here. Okay. So there was definitely pain. So there's a lot of healing and forgiving that needs to be done here. Okay. So the guidance for you is to go within. This is the Hermit card, right? Number 9. You see how this person, she's just on her own, meditating by herself, just working on herself, right? Finding her inner light. Page of Cups, so practicing new hobbies maybe, and being playful and trying to get this, playful energy back into your aura and energetic field, right? Page of Cups, again, being all about your coin, so becoming more independent. So work on your spiritual, your material, and, the overall situation in our life, right? So like there's this need to be more spiritual, a little more serious about the choices you make. Also, to get in touch with that playful side of yours, right, which will bring your energy and your vibration up. And then to focus on your money and career and material gains, so you can be more independent and have this self-confidence back, right? So you no longer are the beggar here, right? So you don't want to be in that begging, sad, desperate kind of energy, because you cannot attract, what you want, a solid partner. These two people are in very different energies. Okay, these two people are at very different stages in their life. This person has their stuff together, they feel more confident. That's why they're just in their thoughts and they're like, maybe this person's not good enough for me, something like that, right? And this person thinks that this person is as good as it gets, and that's why they're trying to hold on to them, like, don't move, please hold on, please stay, sort of energy, right? And you don't want to be this person. Okay, so work on yourself, because if you follow the guidance and you focus on yourself, don't focus too much on the sadness of the separation, because it's there. Within a year's time, you will have abundance, I promise you, because look at this. This is what you want. You have an amazing love offer. This could be a brand new love, something so wonderful that you haven't even dreamt about. This could be this person coming back. A lot of times they come back because they see your vibration coming up, they sense your energy coming up, right? So you'll be attracting lots and lots of love, like different offers, different people will come to you, right? You will be just shining and glowing and so hopeful about your love life and your romantic situation. You're gonna be like out of this world, surprised and in love, like with life in general, and which is going to bring even more love. And then you have the Six of Swords, so moving forward, right? And you could either be moving forward with this person when they come back, or just moving on and leaving this whole sadness behind completely, right? To find your own love and path. So overall, you come out as the winner. You come out as the winner, okay? So you have a very clear path. It's not going to be easy, but if you go on it, it'll be very fulfilling. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you join me again. If you like this, please subscribe and support, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.